Yep, that's me.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no knowledge local.
Oh, we're so big. This is great.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so you know that Washers Row is it's mostly a tangle of open-air wash houses, laundress, provision wagons, and tents. The bulk of people who live and work there, they work in laundry and tailoring industries, and there are some others who practice trades such as the amazing Zagrathi, who you have heard of, and you were aware that he is he works as a go-between between for those who are in the know, he can make connections between more criminal elements.
Okay, so if anyone was trying to track where about people asking questions, I'll go to him.
I'd like to speak to him when we get there.
Okay. So are you all going to go straight there?
Yeah, it sounds the most sensible because the person who, well, I said the person, Sheila, who knows the area, suggested this is the first port of call. Everyone agreed.
I do not disagree.
Okay. Well, then.
Farron?
Are we agreed, Farron?
So great.
Yep. Yeah.
Excellent.
Then you head over to Washers Row, and you very quickly find the street fair that was suggested. Uh, you find, as you approach, that at the southern end of Washers Row, a tattered banner hanging over the entrance to a small side street advertises Professor Calivario's stupendous exhibition of the outrageous and sublime. Beyond this overly exuberant advertisement is a squalid setup consisting of little more than a series of run-down sideshow booths and carts with assorted games and amusements of the meaner sort. To one side, urchins pitch pennies at lily pads floating in a small scum-covered fountain, while a bored carney looks on. Nearby, the sound of cats hissing and fighting arises from behind a cart, where a small crowd of ne'er-do-wells has gathered to cheer and place bets. Everywhere lurk faces pinched with suspicion or hunger, expressions worn by carnival workers and visitors alike. This is not the sort of place to be careless with a coin pouch. So you find yourself in this carnival of sorts.
Alrighty. Should we start looking for Zagrathi's
Are there
caravan?
any? I mean, you mentioned a carny. Are there any carnies nearby?
Yes, there are a few around, um, doing various activities. There's a stooped old barker with a pretty horrible cough, but there aren't enough guests for him to be making a particularly exciting show of things right now.
Simply ask
Excuse
for
me, sir.
directions.
Yes. How can I help you?
Um, looking to get my fortune told.
You want amazing Zagrathi. Uh, he's up there. In the tent with the symbols and the bones. So sure enough, there is a crudely painted tent with various mysterious symbols and some kind of animal bones hanging from string around its entrance. It's filled with rather odd assortments.
Thank you for the directions, sir. Would you like a sniff of ale before we head off?
I'd love one, mate.
I pour a bit out into one of my flasks and hand it to him.
Thank you. And
No problem.
He
Thank
drinks it.
you for the help, first of all.
He nods at you and goes back to not particularly doing his job.
I put the flask back away in my backpack. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the head over there now.
Okay. So you're entering the tent.
Yep.
Yes.
Within the stuffy tent stuffy and cluttered tent is a table covered in blue velvet, stitched with moons, stars, and arcane symbols. A dusty crystal ball and a dog-eared harrow deck sit upon it. Behind this table sits an aged, bald Varisian man with threadbare purple robes and piercing eyes. Show.
I want to choose to stay near the entrance.
Okay.
I don't buy into too much of this.
And as
Good
you
day, sir.
As you enter, he opens his arms and states, "The amazing Zagrathi sees all and knows all. A double fist of silver for a turn of the cards or a vision in the crystal. A treble fist of gold for the secrets of the multiverse."
Sorry.
Would you, so
I'd just like to sit down at his little fortune-telling table.
would you
I'll
like to
stand behind that gaff.
make a perception check or a heal check, perhaps? If you can make one or the other.
I'm sorry, I just felt lightheaded and dozed off for a few minutes. I'm back now.
Welcome back.
How you want?
I was trying to role play. I went to the toilet, right?
Okay. So yeah, this guy, he seems fairly grandiose.
Well, I mean, I'll put down a gold piece for the reading.
I see. Reading. Well then, and he begins to move some of the cards across the table, and raises a hand across the crystal ball, and he says, "Yes, I see. What is it you would like to know? I have a connection to your fate here." And he asked what it is that you'd like to see. Like, what is it? What
I'm
kind of question would you like to answer?
gonna slide another 5 gold towards him and be like, looking for another kind of reading.
Oh, and what would that be? And he takes his hands back and looks at you more discerningly than he had previously.
Bit of information, perhaps.
Ah, secrets. Perhaps my greatest trade. Well, how about 45 gold? If you can pay that, then truly I can share my secrets.
How much was that? Sorry.
45 gold.
Would
I'm
some
considering.
would some liquid gold help? I pour out a flask, put it on the table.
No, I must insist on the gold.
I pick it up and drink the flask.
Would you like to make a perception or heal check, having interacted with him? You can pick one
Okay.
or the other.
Let me just do. I'll do perception.
Okay. He doesn't look as well as he could to you.
Okay. I
I'll pull out my personal pouch and put down an additional 45.
Okay. Then, tell me, what is it you'd like to know? As he says, as he scoops the money off the table into his own personal pouch.
Looking for a woman named Natalia.
Natalia. Natalia, do you have a surname? There are many Natalias.
I believe you know the one I'm looking for.
Yes, I think I do. Natalia Van Kaskikin. She was keeping in a. Wait. There's been many. I haven't seen her recently. There have been many who have gone missing in these parts lately. Of course, the guard don't do anything about it. They don't particularly care about the fortunes of people like Les. I know that there have been rumors that the Skzani have been after her, but I don't believe that they have found her yet because they are investigating the vanishings themselves.
Did we hear of anything? Did we hear something about slavers working in this area?
Oh yes, that's presumably where the disappearances are really happening. But as I say, getting the guards to do anything about it is close to impossible.
Are you all right, by the way, sir? You don't seem to. You're not looking too well. Not meaning any offence, of course.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm the amazing Zagrathi.
I take the cure light wounds potion. I'll put it on the table. Are you sure you wouldn't? You don't need some assistance?
Is it free?
Yes.
He takes a drink.
Yes. Is there anything else you feel inclined to tell us at this moment?
So, you said people have been disappearing from where specifically?
Well, the disappearances are primarily happening around the poorer sections of the city. The waterfront. Here I'm Beacon's Point, and over in the dockway and the underbridge. You'd know he means under the section I've just highlighted on the map. The people have been disappearing there of late. A few a week at this point. With so many just disappearing, it's quite difficult to explain how nobody has been caught to this point. I mean, perhaps the guards aren't interested, but some of the locals certainly are. The Skzani themselves are definitely investigating.
Okay. Well, it sounds like that'd be a very good place to start looking. Okay.
Your skills at divination are truly amazing, Zagrathi. Good day.
Thank you. He takes a bow,
Yes.
but as you say good day, he puts a hand out and lets out a little cough.
I'm gonna
Well,
roll my eyes and just put, like, another gold piece in his hand.
Yes, I remember now. Natalia, until recently at least, she was a member of a Skzani gang known as the Tower Girls, a group of cat burglars. They're trying to find her too, and if they find her, she's going to be in trouble. I don't quite know exactly why they're looking for her, but they're pretty angry.
okay. And the Tower Girls are mostly just about they're just breaking and entering and stealing. Is that's their thing, right?
That's their thing, yeah.
Okay. And where would one look if one wanted to meet one?
That's not information we share with Gorgios.
Understandable. I
What
figured
did-
it was worth asking.
What did you call me?
So sorry, you're not in the groups. I can only give you so much without risking my contacts and my position here.
Oh, I didn't ask that. I asked, what did you call me?
A Gorgio,
What does that mean?
just an outsider.
Uh, yeah.
Need a surprising amount of water to keep this voice in. Sorry.
It's right.
Well,
Like my level
It was a
of
pleasure
disgust
doing business
is-
with you. An enlightening
Yes.
experience.
Thank you. You're welcome to visit again at any time and tell your friends, of course, about the amazing Zagrathi.
well, get well soon, my friend. We highly appreciate all of the information you've given us. I mean, divination is your broad force for us.